video lesson by the banks of the Indus. Lesson details your Human Odyssey reading pages 129 to 131, your student guide workbook pages 122 to 126. Your OMS assignment is to complete your online learning lesson, and then about the topic, the Indus Valley geography. So we'll go over some of the learning objectives. We've had quite a few for Unit 4 already. The 3 for today: explain how the people of the Indus River Valley relied on and used the Indus to create a civilization. Identify on a map the Indus River and major physical features of the South Asian subcontinent. Identify on a map the modern countries through which the Indus River flows. Introduction by the banks of the Indus. Geography influenced the development of many civilizations, and the one you are about to study was no exception. Refer to a map of Asia. Begin at the point where the Tigris and the Euphrates flow into the Persian Gulf and scan eastward. Locate another big river, one that runs near mountains but not through them. In the fertile valley of this river, city builders were at work by 2500 BC. And if you take a look at this map here, you can see over here is the Egyptian civilization, over here ancient Mesopotamia and ancient Sumer, and over here is the Indus Valley. The Indus River Valley location. So right here, near Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, the Himalayas are over here to the right. The Indus Valley civilization runs right here along the Indus River. Okay, and you can see it here on this bigger map as well. And then we've got over, if you were to travel westward, that's where we're talking about Mesopotamia and Sumer, and then even further westward would be ancient Egypt, or current day Egypt as well. Okay, go ahead and turn to your student guide, page 124. So there's a reading guide, and there's just little fill-in blanks for this. It's all on geography, but I'll go ahead and read this to you as you fill in the blanks. As always, if I'm going too quickly, you can always pause the video and fill in the answers on your own time when you pause the video. The Indus Valley civilization was flourishing by 2500 BC and had declined by 1500 BC. Today, the Indian subcontinent contains the countries of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan. Civilization flourished on the Indian subcontinent because of the Indus River. Farmers were able to plant wheat, barley, and fruit in the fertile soil of the Indus Valley because the Indus floods each spring, and it was very consistent with its flooding, much like the Nile. To increase crop yields, farmers built irrigation canals that extended the reach of the Indus Valley, or the Indus River, I should say. Just as in Mesopotamia and Egypt, bountiful harvests and these two developments made civilization possible, a surplus of food and a division of labor. And question number 7. Farmers in the Indus Valley grew cotton and used its fibers to make cloth. So again, you can pause this video if needed to fill those in or just check your answers. Your student guide, page 125. Question number 1. These majestic snow-capped mountains on the northeastern border of India separate the Indian subcontinent from the rest of Asia, and those are the Himalayas right here. The river that flows into the Bay of Bengal was the Ganges River, or I should say is the Ganges River. The river gave India its name, though only a small segment of it is in modern India, and that's the Indus. And then this is the sea into which the mighty Indus flows, the Arabian Sea. So this one, unlike the Nile, like most rivers, flows from north to south, so it's flowing down into the Arabian Sea. Okay, use the banks of the Indus River map to answer these questions. And so you can go ahead and pause this video. You can answer these questions on your own, and then you can check back with the answers. Perhaps you already have it done, and if that's the case, you can keep going, and you can check to see if you have your answers correct. Which mountain range is located between Nepal and Tibet? That would be the Himalayas. Which mountain range is located in northern Afghanistan? That would be Hindu Kush. Which river flows through Mohenjo-daro and Hyderabad? Sorry, I read that incorrectly as I was reading. The Indus. And then through which countries does the Indus River flow? And that would be China, Pakistan, and India. And then here we come to our reading pages. You need to have reading pages 129 to 131 complete for this lesson that ties together everything that you'll do with the flip video and then everything that you'll do with our online lesson as well as our regular class lesson. Important vocabulary words to understand. Subcontinent is a large distinguishable part of a continent such as North America or Southern Africa. And if you take a look at a map, you'll be able to see that it really sticks out differently than some of the other continents. Modern is relating to the present or recent times as opposed to the remote past. Physical features are parts of a landscape, organisms, etc. that you can see and touch. And then geography is the study of the physical features of the Earth and its atmosphere, and of human activity as it affects and is affected by these, including the distribution of population, resources, land use, and industries. So that was that's a lot of wording. Basically, geography is the study of the Earth and its physical features, not only how they relate to the Earth itself, but also how they relate to the humans interacting with it. Remember, we've talked about the 5 themes of geography: Mr. Halt, movement, region, human environmental interaction, location, and place. So all of those encompass geography and what geography is. Here we come to our quote section. The main dangers in this life are the people who want to change everything or nothing. So think about that quote for the day. All right, thanks so much for joining me. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Have an amazing day.